working, I just went from couch to couch. I just like, you know,
You
at one
slut.
point, I remember sleeping in somebody's garage. I'm not lying.
But why
I
weren't they paying you? I don't understand. How do
well,
you?
in England, it's a different process. Okay, first off, there's no
There's
union.
no union, right?
There's no union, so you can't really look up to some entity to kind of help you.
Mm.
There's nobody to guide you, so you basically just have to like. I mean, listen, I was probably earning $500 a week,
Being
and
a
I was
DP on a
being a DP,
film?
right, on a low budget movie. I'm talking like a $1 million movie or $500,000 movie, and these were movies that were shot out the back of a small box van, you know, with everything in there, like lights, cameras, everything. And yeah, man, I just kept shooting, and I thought at some point things would break. You know, a break would come in the way of something that was recognizable.
But yeah.
And I guess if I'm jumping right ahead, the big break was probably Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
And again, the story is so bizarre because I was like, had no intention of shooting TV at all. I wasn't even interested in TV. And at this
But wait,
point,
you did Doctor Who before that.
So here's the thing. So I did 1 hour of television, right?
Right.
And 1 hour of television, and that was Doctor Who. And the only reason I did Doctor Who was I loved it as a kid, and I wanted to go in the TARDIS. That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was, I didn't even want to film in there. I just wanted to go in there and press buttons and flashing lights and stuff. So anyway, what happened was the director of that, Colin McCarthy, who's a great friend, and he's a very talented dude, and he was the one director on the planet in England that was then offered Peaky Blinders season 2. And so season 1 of Peaky Blinders was out. It was like this. Everyone was like, have you heard about this show? Have you heard about this show? It's very cool. It's like a Western, but it's like The Godfather, and it's got amazing soundtracks with PJ Harvey and Arctic Monkeys and all that, and Nick Cage. Nick Cage? No, not the actor. Nick Cave. Sorry.
Nick Cave.
Red Right Hand, the song. Anyway, long story. Basically, he got the job, and I don't think I was kind of. I'm maybe at this point. I'm not saying. I'm very humble, right? So I don't say I don't really think I was completely qualified, but.
Well, absolutely, you were.
1 hour of TV. Anyway, he got the job, and basically he took a massive risk in himself. He said, "Do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Well, hell yeah!" I mean, it's a bigger budget this time, and basically it's a bigger canvas.
Yeah.
And we get to like go to the story goes down to London, and the kind of like the gangsters are kind of taking over more territories. As in the gangsters, the lead principals, you know, all the amazing thing about Peaky Blinders is it's a story about all the underdogs and the bad people, you know, or what you'd consider like gangsters. So they're kind of misunderstood in the way that if you watch The Godfather, you're watching a lot of bad people do bad things, but actually they're not bad people. They're just trying to survive. Right. They're just trying, you know. So anyway, I did Peaky Blinders, and then I kind of was sort of going around in circles a little bit. Even though I did Peaky Blinders, it didn't explode for me in a major way. And this is the thing about England, I'm not going to put down, but it was like, I was kind of expecting the phone to ring a lot and nothing. And so,
I thought that after Miami too. I was like, I'm going to get a raise. Yeah. I'm going to get this. Yeah. This is, I mean, something.
It's going to phone right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I did was I for some reason there was a director called Scott Spear, an American director that again I think sort of had seen my work through some channel or some social media, and I was in America grading another project that I'd worked with Colin on, which was sort of a Superman story called Krypton, which was shot in Europe, but it was a kind of Warner Brothers production.
I hadn't seen that, but I looked that up. That looked amazing.
It was amazing, though. Again, it's a long story because they ended up recasting one of the lead characters, so they reshot 2/3 of my episode. But at least I got to walk away with like some good stuff. Anyway, Scott Spear got in touch because I was in LA and I met him at his house up in the Hollywood Hills. And this was like so exciting. My first time driving up the Hollywood Hills, I was like, I've made it! I'm driving up the Hollywood Hills. And he had this amazing house with just the best view of LA, right? And I'm sat there and he's showing me all this concept art. So long story short, he offers me this movie he's doing. It's a ghost story. They're shooting it in Winnipeg. And so anyway, I go to Winnipeg. It's very, very cold. We shoot the movie. We get it done. It was really tough. I mean, I think like it wasn't tough. It was just cold. And if you got...
It bears on you. Yeah, it gets to you.
Yeah, it really gets to you and you can't focus. And anyway, I did that movie. So Scott, I think one of his buddies is, and this is the connection now, is Nelson Cragg. And Nelson started up as a very young, up-and-coming cinematographer, did Homeland, did a bunch of great stuff. I don't know. I'm picturing what happened was Nelson looked me up on Facebook. So basically, in the interim of all this, I used Facebook, and I'm punting Facebook right now for anyone who wants to try and kind of get anywhere. It's basically I just lied to a lot of people and asked to be their friends, and basically focus pullers, DPs, scripts, anybody, anywhere.
Well, that's networking. That's
networking. So I thought one day if I got a question about lenses, I can just post it online and they can help me out, and they could be my friends, you know.
Yeah.
And one of these people I friended was Nelson Cragg, and he must have seen some of the posts I was doing. I was trying my best to do PR, and this is maybe what Jamie was talking about. So I've just come back